What I remember as well is your enthusiasm.
Thank you.
And your confidence.
Yes.
Misplaced.
Yeah.
And
Let's bring in our guest, the very lovely Mr. Rob Brydon. And here he is. Come and sit next to Dominic.
Hey, Rob.
Look at him, in the flesh.
There he is, look.
how exciting is this? Right.
It's so exciting.
Let me get my booster seat. There we are. Hi, Dom.
Hi, Rob. Nice
I remember
to see
the
you.
last time, because I've been watching and listening in the green room.
Yes.
The student's bedroom look is
That's
really coming on well.
We've
Thank
nailed
you.
that, haven't
Oh,
we?
it's
actually?
convincing.
Thank you.
And I remember the last time I was on, you were doing your Ronnie Corbett.
I was trying to do Ronnie.
You know my memory of it? Because I have because a lot of interviews you don't remember, but I do remember this. And I do remember you going,
Yes. No, you're absolutely right. And I've still been trying to do
like
Ronnie
a fly
Corbett.
stuck at a window, you know, trying to get out. But a big fly.
I think that's spot on, actually, yes. I can't do Ronnie Corbett. I've now
Oh,
realised
you see,
that.
now normal, when Rob's not here, normally you say,
Yeah, I know.
I do
All
a great
over it.
Ronnie Corbett.
But it is like having the late, great Ronnie Corbett here when Rob does his Ronnie Corbett.
What I remember as well is your enthusiasm.
Thank you.
And your confidence.
Yes.
Misplaced.
Yeah.
And
I was misplaced.
you just really went for it.
I did. I committed, didn't I?
Yes,
I
and you
felt
should
so.
be committed.
Yes.
It was quite something.
There we go. Hold
There it
on.
is.
There you
I've
are.
only been here a minute.
Exactly. Well, do you have a new tour? I've got a joke about your tour. Do you
Oh,
wanna hear
here
your
we
joke?
go. Here we go.
Rob Brydon is going on tour. It's called A Night of Songs and Laughter. So you've got a singer and a comedian on as well.
Oh!
There he
It's
is.
that lightning wit. I can't compete.
It's not lightning. That's 3 days I've been writing that joke
Yeah.
for.
Well, then in that case, you're a craftsman.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Can I ask you about your wife? Is that possible?
No one's ever said that before. Yes, okay. What's she done?
Well, I'm curious
Yeah.
because I don't really know who she is, and I'm curious about your relationship with her, and I'll give you the background to this.
Go on.
So, On the Trip, the TV show you do with Stephen Coogan, who is an amazing, phenomenal talent. Just ask him; he'll tell you. When in that show, the woman who is your wife is not your real wife.
This is correct.
She's an actress.
She's Rebecca.
In the adverts for the cruise ships, where you're with your wife, is that your wife?
No, that's stand-in wife number 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Why are you embarrassed of your wife?
She has her own agent, her own publicist.
Right.
And there's a lot of animosity. You remember when George Michael went at Sony? Well, this is
wow.
that.
Yeah,
You remember when Prince said he was a slit? This is, oh. Hey, I avoided the toxic word. I pulled out. We're not that sort of showbiz family.
Did you say to her, I've been offered a commercial on a cruise ship. They want me and my wife. What do you think? Did you run it by her?
No, I tell you the honest truth with that, and this maybe says that I'm a bit thick. It never occurred to me, and I must be a bit thick. It never occurred to me that people would think it was my wife.
But then, if they don't think that's your wife, who are they meant to think it is?
I thought they'd think, oh, he's just playing a character.
Yeah.
I can see now. I realise. I go, oh yeah. But at the time, I'm such a disciplined. I'm very focused, and all I was thinking about was the money.
Of course, I appreciate that.
You know who is now an ambassador for that cruise line?
Go on.
Come on, band. Let's get back together. Are we going to get Robbie to come and join us?
it
I'm
Gary?
doing Gary Barlow.
Oh, I see Gary Barlow.
Ringo Starr. Ringo's doing it. He doesn't need the money.
Gary's on the cruise ship.
Gary has a thing now with him, yeah.
Does he?
Wow.
I was stood on the deck. I felt these hands pushing me off the edge. As the adverts progressed, I did about 5 or 6 years. Started off, we'd aim at the odd joke. And by the end, I was an unattractive male model smiling. I used to say, why don't
Pointing
you
at
just
yonder.
get David Gandy, get a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
No, you're a real good-looking guy.
Hey, Chris. Well, relatively in this room, yeah, I'll give you that.
Oh, there you go. The tour is happening. Starts Friday. Tickets are on sale now. I guess.
Chris, if people want to get tickets,
where do they go?
I'd go onto the internet and I'd go to robbrydon.com. live.
So if I wanted to see Rob Brydon live, I go to robbrydon.live.
Yeah, don't forget the dot.
Don't forget the
I'm
dot.
gonna do it now.
You hate that when you give someone your email address and you say, I'm not going to give my email address out to you by mistake, but let's say you go, oh, my name is Chris Smith at gmail.com. And they say, is that Chris Smith?
Yeah.
No, or I would have said Chris Smith.
Radio. The Chris Moyles Show.